marriage of Suzanne and Rodney. A day that has, as Rodney just reminded us, been almost literally a lifetime in the making. It seems that these days everybody wants to tell you what love is, what marriage is. Most of these people have no idea what they're talking about. The Bible has plenty to say about love and marriage, and I want to share with you a couple of verses about why we need each other. The Bible tells us, 2 are better than 1, because they have a good reward for their labor. If they fall, one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him who is alone when he falls, for he has not another to help him up. Again, if 2 lie together, then they have heat. But how can one be warm alone? That is Ecclesiastes, folks, which is not bad for Jerusalem in the 3rd century BC. But if you want the truth, and you want it simply and elegantly expressed, you need to go to a Southern writer. You need Mark Twain. Mark Twain said, "Grief can take care of itself, but to get the full value of a joy, you have to have somebody to divide it with." And that's why we need each other. That's why there's never enough love in the world. Not just to ease our burdens, or to help us when we fall, or as proof against the cold. Because for all life's struggles and frustrations, for all the shoals on which we sometimes run aground, there's so much more joy for those who are willing to seek it. You two are willing to seek it. Now, at this time in your lives, with so much already accomplished, career goals met, families raised, homes established, it would be so easy to settle. It would be so easy to take stock and rest on laurels and say, all right, I did all those things, and that's enough. You two didn't do that. You kept seeking. You remained open to possibilities, to new lives and new love. You're surrounded today by some of your most important accomplishments, your children, your grandchildren. We're made of the strong stuff from which you built us, with all of the things inside of us that you each planted with your own 2 hands. Your parents are also with us today, in body and in spirit. Kenneth Rose is here today. It's his sly smile that will come over my face, my Aunt Maria's, every day today, every moment today when we look at you two. Jean Marie Rose is here today. It's her warmth and love of family that lit up my sister Megan from inside this weekend as we watched her prepare your wedding cake, that filled my mother to bursting with pride at having her house so alive again with children and siblings and cousins and friends. John Barber's here today. The way that he loved his wife, Janice, the example that he made for his son of how a man loves a woman. We can all see that love in Rodney's eyes when he looks at Suzanne. So, we're all here with you today, and we're all so proud that you are remembering and affirming something that your parents taught you, and that you in turn taught us. And that is to continue to believe in, to seek, and to choose love. Rings? Rodney, will you continue to seek and to choose love with this woman? Will you take her to be your wife, in sickness and in health, for richer or poorer, for the rest of your lives?
I will.
Suzanne, will you continue to seek and to choose love with this man? Will you take him to be your husband, in sickness and health, for richer or poorer, for the rest of your lives?
I will.
Change rings?
That's some kind of party.
And now pronounce you man and wife. Ladies and gentlemen, Rodney and Suzanne Barber.
With my grandbaby!
got the plan break. Got grandbabies now. What do you call her? What did you go? Grandpa.